Namaskaram, my dear friends. Welcome to the music session called Musings with Mahesh Vinayakram. And today we have a very special guest that I'm really lined up and so interestingly talking about so much insight on yoga since past these couple of days, I guess. So I would like to start the session with an invocation. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं नामार्कुं कुडियल्लों नमनै अञ्जोम् நாமார்க்கும் குடியெல்லாம் நமனை அஞ்சோம் நரகத்தில் இடர்பெடோம் ஏமாப்போம் பிணி அறியோம் பணிவோம் அல்லோவோம் பணிவோம் அல்லோம் இன்பமே என்னாடும் துன்பமே இல்லை இன்பமே என்னாலும் துன்பமே இல்லை தாமார்க்கும் குடியல்லா தன்மையான சங்கரன் நல் சங்கவெண்குழை ஓர் காதில் கோமாக்கே நாம் என்றும் மீள ஆள கொய்மலச்சேவடியினையே குருகினோமே. Thank you. There's a small little glitch for today's session because of the connectivity, because right now I'm camping in Pune and this area has been in the cantonment area. So please bear with me for the little bit of glitch. So I would like to introduce today's artist, a very special Grammy Award winner, singer and composer. And it's very beautiful to see the musical journey of her. So I thought I could just show the voice sample of her so that later we can speak really much about on this. So let's listen to the music. I'm really sorry about the small glitch. As I said, it's because of the connectivity issue that I'm just facing near this area. So I'm so happy to introduce the talented singer Srimathumitha, who has been so dedicated in her own way. And she has been trained in Carnatic music. Though she has been trained in Carnatic music field, she has extensively traveled across and participated with so much of music composers. And basically, she has also won the Grammy Award winner. So, past 2 days, we have been speaking about her musical journey and also the latest release which she has come out. So, today episode will be highlighting her journey. So, she's past, I mean, she's already there in the backstage. I would like to see whether she's there. I would like to invite. Oh,
Oh,
namaskaram.
namaskaram. Mahesh Anna, namaste. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm
I'm
doing
very
good.
sorry
I'm
about
very
the
sorry
small
about the
glitch
small glitch.
because
No problem.
that's
No problem. at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So welcome to the
welcome to the
session,
session.
Musings with Mahesh
Musings with Mahesh
Vinayakram.
Vinayakram. Thank you very much. I've been watching this session for a long time, and I know you for so many years, ever since my days in Chennai. Um, I started out very young as a playback singer when I was just 14 years old, into mainstream films. And from those times, I have been seeing you. We used to, bump into each other in recording studios and say hi and just be in that atmosphere of music and recording. And we've come a long way, both of us in our own right. And I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt pranams to all music lovers worldwide and the entire yoga community, because I know that many of your yogi friends are watching this video around the world. So just giving out my gratitude to the universe and everyone around who have tuned in to this wonderful session.
That's beautiful.
That's
So why don't
beautiful.
we
So why
start
don't we start
with your
with your
musical prayer?
musical prayer?
Stage is yours.
Sure, sure. We are celebrating the launch of my album, I Am. It's a yoga, spiritual, Indo world music album. And I'm pleased to sing a few lines from a track which is very special to me. It's called The Grace of the Guru. The Guru, my protector, my mentor, my guide. So that is the track. And be singing a few lines with my tanpura. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. குருவை மிஞ்சிய பொருளேது அவர் அருளை நெஞ்சிடும் வரமேது. Let me never forget my Guru's grace. No one else can get me through this worldly maze. Thank you very much.
That was
That
very
was
good.
very good.
That was a
Thank you.
great
That was a
start.
great start.
And I just
And
loved
I just
that
loved
particular
that
lyrics for
particular
me.
lyrics for me. Which is why I sang it. When you told me your feedback, you said this was because I know how special Mahapariva is to you and your family. And no one better than you, Appa, your entire family, to stand testimony to the fact that the grace of the Guru can do miracles. It
For
can
sure.
it can do undo things, undo bad karma, give good karma, and give benevolence and benedictions that we do not expect at all. We don't dream in our wildest dreams. So, this guru is a very important feature in my life as well. I have been blessed with my mother, who was a Veena artist. Now, for those who don't know what the veena is, it is a Vedic instrument that the goddess of knowledge and music, Ma Saraswati, holds in her hands. And many a time, our own physical body and our spinal cord, our voice, the way the sound or the nada emanates from the body, it is called the Gatra Veena, or the physical, the body itself is compared to the veena. So it is an
Mm-hmm.
ancient instrument going before thousands of years. And my mother is a veena artist. And what good karma did I do in my previous births to be born as her child and be exposed to those vibrations, the cosmic vibrations of the veena from when I was in her womb. So she was my first guru, and later all my music gurus, Sri Sitarama Sharma, who's no more, my current guru, Sri Sandhyavandanam Purna Pragnarao, Srimati Gayatri Shankar, everybody, music guru. That is, yoga came into my life first as music from a very young age, and later in its Ashtanga form. Later, my yoga gurus found me, my spiritual gurus found me. So I think um, I'm now 33 years old, proudly 33. I think most all my life, this is all I've known. And so this aspect of guru, this phenomenon of guru, the presence of guru, it's not just a physical presence, it is a divinity, it is a connection or a bridge that connects the jivatma or the individual to the paramatma. So which is why the guru is such a important concept, not only in life, not only in music, and as you might know, but in yoga as well, which is why we learn from the guru, which is when the practice is fructified and it's strengthened by the careful observance of the guru, which is why this grace of the guru, this track, it is my internal flow of gratitude that I experienced when I wrote this line, let me never forget my guru's grace. No one else can get me through this worldly maze. This is what I meant when I wrote those lines. There is nobody
Beautiful.
else in the world who can traverse and take the spirit across. Yes.
That's
That's
amazing.
amazing.
So
So
let's
let's
show the
show
glimpse
the
of the
glimpse of
album
the album. Sure.
as you
As
shared
you
the
shared
small
the
tiny
small
video.
tiny video.
With your
So with
permission,
your
maybe we'll
permission,
just
maybe we'll just
screen the
screen the
small
small
video for
video
them.
for them. Absolutely. Thank you.
And graceful swan she arrives. Seated in my heart, she inspires. Saraswati, divine beauty, mother of knowledge, music, art, and
that was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
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 Thank you.
Beautiful.
So I heard
So
that
I heard that
when you sent
when you
me
sent
the
me
tracks,
the tracks,
I was like
I was
so
like
happy to
so
listen
happy to
all the
listen
eight
all the
tracks.
8 tracks.
For me, it was
For
just
me, it
like
was
a
just like a
movie
movie
starting from
starting from
Saraswati,
Saraswati,
and then it just
and then
going
it's
on
just
with
going
all the
on with all
deities,
the deities,
and then it
and then it
goes to the
goes
lotus
to the
feet of the
lotus feet
god,
of the
which
god,
is the
which
guru,
is the Guru,
Mm.
and
and
bundles of
bundles of
all live
all live
artists who have
artists who have
participated,
participated,
and
Absolutely.
different
and
kinds of
different kinds of
instruments
instruments
and
and
sessions.
sessions.
And
Mm.
on
And
top of
on top
that,
of that,
I was just
I
also
was just
wondering
also
about
wondering about
how you could
how
just
you could
relate
just
all this
relate all this
technology,
technology,
like
Mm.
how
like
we
how
do
we do
session works
session works
sitting in
sitting in
one
Mm.
side
one
of the
side of
globe,
the globe,
like you are
like you are
also
also
Remote
coming
recording.
from the
coming
other
from the other
part of
Yeah.
the
part of
globe.
the globe.
So you're from
We are from
Australia,
Australia,
Yeah.
and
and
I'm
I'm
sitting not in
sitting
my
not in my
city,
city,
but
You're
in
in
but in
Pune.
Maharashtra.
Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So some
So
of
You
some
are a
of
this
globetrotter,
world is
Mahesh Ji. You are a
yeah.
globetrotter. You will be in one city today. Tomorrow you'll be sitting in France. Day
It's
after in
just grace of
Switzerland.
the guru, whatever and
whatever and
wherever I.
wherever I.
So I
So
I, I just
I
really
just really
enjoyed that
enjoyed
all
that
the
all the
tracks
tracks
because
because
Thank
it has
you.
a
it has a
variety of
variety
all
of
the
all the
genre
genre
and the
and the
influences
influences
and the
and the
inspirations were
inspirations
there.
were there.
Exactly.
So
So
give us a
Exactly.
give us
journey
a journey
about the
about the
album I
album
Am
I Am
and
and
how did it
how did it
start,
start,
I
and then
am
how
and
did
then how
you
did
started.
you
get it
get it
into it.
into it.
I am started last year. So I must attribute the creation of this album to the COVID lockdown, the long COVID lockdowns in Victoria, in Australia. So I live in Melbourne, and we moved here to Australia in 2018. Um, and, this lockdown, I think, has done a lot of good things for creative people and artists. One great thing it made me do was to reassess my music and unleash the creative side, the songwriter side of me. I was taking yoga classes online, and that's how I kind of get energized. I keep teaching yoga and the philosophies of yoga to whoever, adults, children, at early learning centers. We catch them young to teach about yoga and mindfulness. So during this long months and months of lockdown, here we were in the house, me, my husband, and my 6-year-old daughter. And as you see, I'm sitting in my home studio. This is my studio. It's called Studio Shreem. Shreem is Mother Lakshmi's name, and Shri Madhumita was condensed into Shreem. So this is my workstation and my keyboard. This became my world for several months on end. Um, I am started actually interestingly with the track Sri Rama Rama Rameti, or Rama, the mantra of truth, beauty, and courage. That was the first antarnada that came into my head one night when I was sleeping. Rather than saying I wrote and programmed these tracks, the songs started writing themselves. It was a gift from universe. It was a gift from Guru. So I used this time to source my iMac, to set up my Logic Pro, to get hands on with creating my own music. I've been a singer all my life. I've done sessional works for great composers, including Rahman Sir for Slumdog Millionaire, Raja Sir, so many Tamil films, including Oscar winning Slumdog Millionaire, Oscar and Grammy winning. I was very blessed to be part of that album. But as a composer, my first stint was my album Hare Krishna, but I did compose the tunes, but I didn't program the tracks. So to sculpt each bar of music, it was a very personal and intimate and spiritual experience for me. So Rama, the track started writing itself. I put in the music. With me, my composing is like a journey. It's a meditative trance. I sit mostly at hours like this, 12 o'clock, put my daughter to bed, sit down in my station for hours. I work till 2 in the morning. And the tracks just, in that tranquil meditative hour, it just fell into place. And I'm supported by such fine musicians. In fact, a talented pianist called Kaushik has played the harmonium on the Rama track. And like Mahesh Anna said, there are varying genres in this album. It's all based on modes, Indian modes called ragas like Saramati, Saraswati. For the track on Goddess Saraswati, there is a raga called Saraswati, which is it depicts Saraswati Ma. So that track is in Saraswati Raga. And then Om Namah Shivaya is in Revati Raga. It is an ode to my training in Carnatic music and depicts the cosmic dance of Shiva, or the Tandav. Usually we hear the Tandav as a very fierce, sort of almost angry display of Shiva's, Lord Shiva, the Adiyogi's temperament. But rather, it is a very mellow thing that even saints and yogis like Tirumular talk about in their book Tirumandiram. They say, Kanaka Sabail, Chit Sabail, the golden hall, Shiva danced with grace in the golden hall. And I wanted to depict that grace in this song. So I kind of wrote it in Tamil, my mother tongue. So we have fine musicians like Sarvesh on the Mirdangam, Harita on the Veena. I've played the tongue drum myself. I've sung. So yeah, there is a beautiful combo. I think it just all fell in place. The album sort of demanded what it wanted. And like a book, I was writing songs, and months after months, it just forming a puzzle falling into place. And finally I said, okay, this is it. And I Am is my title. And it just like a vision, it came to me. And I'm so happy to finally share it with the global yogi. So my intention for this music, my dear yogis and friends, is that it comes from authentic roots, from roots steeped in Indian culture and heritage. India, the land of yoga, the land where it was born. The great saints like Tirumular, Agasthyar, Patanjali, who learned directly from Adiyogi Shiva himself. And the roots must never be lost. We adapt it, we embrace it, we practice it around the world. But never forget, the child is always the mother's. You cannot uproot a child and say, oh, this is the child, we don't need the mother. So the mother is here. The philosophy, it is steeped in so many thousands of years of Sanatan Dharma and Vedic culture. And I wanted to, as an Indian singer and composer and yogini, I wanted to document. It is my duty to present to the world that yoga music can be this. Add this to your spirituality playlists, add this to your kirtan playlists. And it is a very energized, potent album of Nada Yoga or spiritual lounge music also. So play it and enjoy it, friends.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
What a beautiful discography, musically explained about all the tracks and the journey, beautifully explained. And I have a small tiny surprise for you.
Yes.
So there are some people who want to really wish you, though they are in different parts of the world. So we just lined up a couple of wishes together. Would you like to see one by one?
Yes, I love surprises. Please bring them on.
Even my daughter says the same. Ta-da! And then you say,
your daughter is so
she loves
cute.
that.
Cutie.
It's so beautiful to see the surprise. So let me reveal one by one.
Yes.
And I'm really sorry about the latency that happened. It's because of the
Please don't be sorry at all. After coming into yoga field, I've learned to accept everything. The glitch is part of Wi-Fi. Accept it and celebrate it and just move on, flow through it.
Beautiful. So I'll go one by one. So I have lined up small stuff together. So let me put the first video
Karthik,
with this connection.
hearty wishes to Srimathumitha Akka, and hi to Mahesh uncle too. It was a very happy experience to be part of the album I Am by Srimathumitha Akka. I was fortunate to perform Mridangam in the Saraswati piece, and I also recorded the Veena parts for that piece. It was a very enriching and a great learning experience for me because I recorded the Veena parts in my studio with Srimathumitha Akka joining us live through Skype chat, and we were exchanging ideas online, and we were recording it here, and I sent over the stem tracks, and the mixing has come out really amazingly. So I also recorded my mridangam myself, and putting it everything together and hearing it as a whole album, that too, it has come out so beautifully. It makes me very happy and proud to be part of this album. I hope to work with Akka more and more, and also do interesting recordings like we did for this album, because always it's a learning experience and a great vibe to be working with Akka. Once again, thank you to Madhumita Akka for making me part of this album, and my best wishes to her, and my namaskarams to Mahesh uncle, and thanks to him too for making me part of this live chat. Bye.
A very warm namaskaram to everybody. This is Dr. Charulata Mani. I am very fortunate to introduce myself as the sister of Sri Madhumita. I'm also a singer and a researcher, an artist academic here in Australia. It's my greatest pleasure to talk a bit about Madhu and her recent achievements. So, Madhu has always been an inspiration. Bold vision. So this particular album that she's come up with, it has some fantastic original tracks in especially set in Carnatic raga.
My dear friends, it's just like a little technical glitch that we are just experiencing. So I would like to invite Madhuji again on the stage so that I can pull the videos on.
Mm-hmm.
Until the
Until the
two
two
videos, I think
videos, I think
we had a
we
good
had a good
opportunity to see
opportunity
your
to see
sister,
your
one
sister,
of the
one of
very
the very
talented
talented
musician, I would say.
musician, I would say.
And
And
so please let us know about the surprise what you've been seeing.
seeing. It is beautiful. First of all, Rumba, thank you for lining up such beautiful clips in celebration, and it was good to see dear brother Sarvesh Karthik. It was a very great experience to remotely record, like he said, a lot of instruments, because we've from Chennai to Melbourne, but thanks to technology, that's why I think it is important for a musician to be very adept with technology these days, because we can do wonders with it. Despite just sitting in lockdown at home, I could make an entire album happen thanks to technology. And second surprise was from my dear sister
My name is Harita
Charulata
Raj,
Mani.
and I'm a Veena
I'm a
artist
Veena
from
artist
India.
from India. This is
I'm here
Harita.
to talk to you about a
So, Charu has also been on your show, and she's a fantastic postdoctoral fellow at UQ, and extremely just immersed in music research and innovative methods for furtherment of study and research of music. So, thank you very much. She lives in Brisbane, in Australia too.
That's really good.
That's really good.
And
And
like
I like
two sources,
two sources,
all the
all the
beautiful, lovely
lovely
Saraswati,
Saraswati,
two Devis
two
together.
Devis together. Thank you.
So I'm really
So I'm
happy
really
that
happy that
the new
the
yoga
new
series
yoga series
bundle has come
bundle has come
from
from
orthodox and
orthodox and
traditional, yet
traditional, yet
all
all
contemporary accents
contemporary
of
accents
all
of
the
all
flavors
the
coming
flavors
together.
coming together.
I thoroughly
I
enjoyed
thoroughly
the
enjoyed
session,
the session. Yes.
and
I
I really
thoroughly
wish you,
enjoyed the session too. Thank you.
yeah, I really
Yeah, I really
congratulate.
congratulate.
I'm really
I'm really
sure that
sure that
with the
with
supreme
the
and then the
supreme and
message
then the
that you
message
pass
that
on,
we pass on,
you will also
you
get
will
the
also get the
album. I mean
album.
the Grammy
The
for not
Grammy for
only
not only
for the other
for the
commercial
other
albums,
commercial
but also
albums,
for
but
your
also for your
Am I
Am
and I
I
Am
and I
record.
Am
I
record.
wish you
I
that
wish you
you will
that
also get
you
the
will also
Grammy.
get the Grammy. That is such a benevolent blessing. Thank you very much. Yes, like you said, this year is fantastic because Grammy committee is honoring all the artists who are part of the soundtrack Slumdog Millionaire with Grammy certificates this year. And I was fortunate to be part of two tracks in that album for Rahman sir. And I will be receiving my certificate as well. So I think that is all like you said, it's all showering from above, all grace. And yes, this album is very much, I don't know, because I didn't compose or do it in expectation of anything, but what comes, we don't control. So that is very great. Thanks for your very divine and potent blessings, Anna. Thank you.
Definitely, and also
Definitely.
they
And
keep
also they
sharing
keep
the music,
sharing the
and
music,
I've already
and I've
added your
already
music
added
in
your
my
music
playlist
in my
as a like
playlist as
button
a
on my
like button
favorites
on my
of my
favorites of my
Spotify list.
Spotify list. Yes. Thank
So
you. I've
I'm
also
really happy
enjoyed
that.
your recent albums. You have
Thank you so
completed
much.
101 albums recently, and it is a massive feat. It's like one album to do. I know how much work it takes, and you have done 101 albums, and
And I'm
especially
approaching to 108. I've completed
I've
the
completed
108,
the
which is
108,
Sri
which is Sri
Mahalakshmi
Mahalakshmi
Ashtakram, which has come
Ashtakram, which
now,
has come now,
and it will be
and
on
it will be
very
on
soon.
very soon.
And I
And
also
I
wanted to
also
feature
wanted to
you
speak to
in
you
one of
in
my
one of
albums,
my
if
albums, if
that could
yes,
be
that
done,
could be done,
and we can
and we
exchange
can
music.
exchange music,
And
and
I'll be happy
I'll
to
be
have
happy
you
to
in
have
my
you in
album.
my album.
And I would like to
Yes. And I would
feature
like to
not only
feature
on the
not only on
session,
the session,
but
yes, but
also
also
on the
on
music.
the music. Oh, absolutely. It'll be a pleasure. And you know, this journey actually started in 2019 when I visited. You called me for your music session in
Yes,
Chennai in the Dakshin Chitra. And we kind of jammed with the Gayatri mantra on with a tongue drum or a handpan.
yes,
Yes. And you were playing the handpan, and there's a video of us doing it even on Facebook and all.
yeah.
Yeah. And that maybe was the seed for me, that that seed you planted in my mind. And then now for this album, I have created the track Ambient Soundscape for Gayatri Mantra, which with the English and Tamil essences. So
That's really commendable.
when people say, especially non-Indian people, when they say Om Bhur Bhuvaswa, what are they saying? So the
Mm.
essence. So we say, I chant the divine Gayatri. Open my heart, mind, and soul to thee. Resplendent light, removing the dark of night. I meditate upon the sight rising within me. That is the essence of Gayatri, right? The
That's
divine
beautiful.
light, that effulgence. So we meditate upon that rising light inside and outside.
And also,
So
I
and
like
also
the
I
way
like
you
the way
did
you did
on the two
on the two
languages, in
languages,
Tamil
in
and
Tamil
Sanskrit.
and Sanskrit. Tamil, my mother has
Yeah,
written the lyrics.
yeah, that
She
was
wrote.
very
That
nice.
was very nice. அது ரொம்ப beautiful. Tamil, if somebody who's a Tamilian is watching, this is the Tamil interpretation of the Gayatri Mantra written by my dear mother, Srimathumitha Hemalata Mani. I commissioned her. I said, she's a Tamil scholar as well. I said, Amma, you have to write this.
Yeah.
So she wrote, உலகம் மூன்றிலும் ஒளி
Aha.
வடிவாய் உதிக்கும் கதிரே உயிர் சக்தியே காரிருளை நீக்கும் என் உள்ளொளியே என்னை இயக்குவாய் அறிவின் ஜோதியே. These are the lines.
That's beautiful. And also,
Beautiful.
there
And
is
also
one
there
more
is one
artist
more artist
who would like to
who would
say,
like to say,
and
yes, and
music album called
called I.
My name is
Harita.
Harita
My name is
Raj,
Harita Raj,
and I'm a Veena
and I'm a
artist
Veena
from
artist
India.
from India.
I'm here to talk
I'm
to you
here to
about
talk
a
to you about a
wonderful
wonderful
new music
new
album
music album
called I
called
Am.
I Am.
It's a yoga,
It's a yoga,
spiritual,
spiritual,
independent world
independent
music
world music
project by
project by
Srimathumitha.
Srimathumitha.
And I'm so
And I'm
glad
so
to have
glad
been a
to
part of
have been a
it.
part of it.
I've played for
I've
two
played for
tracks
two
in
tracks
this
in this
project. One
project.
is
One is
Saraswati,
Saraswati.
the other one is
The other
Om
one
Namah
is Om
Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya.
It was an
It
amazing
was an amazing
experience working with
experience
her.
working with her.
We recorded
We
it
recorded it
remotely.
remotely.
I love
I
how the
love
tracks
how
have
the
come
tracks
out.
have come out.
It sounds
It
so
sounds so
beautiful.
beautiful.
I
I
hope you all enjoy
hope you
it
all enjoy
as
it
much as I
as
loved
much as
working
I
for
loved
it.
working for it.
So,
So
yeah, I'm
yeah,
really sorry
I'm
about
really
the
sorry about
glitch.
the glitch.
But
That's
what we
fine.
could
She's
really do is that I
really
can,
do that I can,
on another day with
on
a
another
nice
day with a
connection
nice
when I'm back to my
connection when I'm
city,
back to my city,
I can just
I can
rewrite
just
it. But
rewrite it.
today,
But
it's
today,
been like a
it's
really
been like a
difficult
really
time
difficult time
because of the
because
connection.
of the
I
connection.
could not
I
connect
could
so
not
much.
connect so much.
But I really
But
wanted
I
to
really
thank
wanted
you
to thank you
wholeheartedly that you have
wholeheartedly that
spent
you have
so
spent
much time.
so much time.
And though it's a
And though
different
it's a
time
different
zone,
time zone,
you said
yeah,
okay
you
for
said okay
being
for
there. And
being there. And
I know how
I know how it
is parenting
is parenting
there also.
there also.
So,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
with all
With all
those,
those, I think the glitch is
if you'd like to
yeah.
say
If you'd
something,
like
you
to
can
say
just
something, you can just
go
yes,
on.
Anna. You
Then I
know,
will try
I'm
to,
then I will try to
put the
I'm
music.
so happy
Yes, please.
to be celebrating my album along with you. And you were the first person I sent the link to after my family. And I thought Mahesh Anna should listen to this and I need his feedback. This is a path that has chosen me, and connecting yoga and music, my two passions, like my two eyes. I think the awakening about Nada yoga is very less in the West. And the interpretation of Kirtan, or one of the forms of Navavidha Bhakti, I want to give it in its authentic form. And with the training that I've received in India from my gurus, from my music gurus, I think to bridge it in a way that the global yogi can understand has become a mission for me. And with the grace of the divine, the universe, and the guru, I think this will be possible. Thank you so much. My pranams to your father, Sri Viku Vinayakram ji, who I always look up to. He is a yogi. He's a Nada yogi. That's what you call a person who's just in that blending with that cosmic sound and rhythm and music all the time. They are the highest forms of yogis. And this, the Nadanusandhana, the alignment with the Nada, is the highest form of samadhi, actually. And that's why musicians, those who are with music, are already yogis. And so, for music and Ashtanga yoga to come into my life, I don't know what good deeds I did. And I'm thankful to everybody. Please support this album. I think musicians, all artists need that support. Please stream it on these platforms. It's called I Am Yoga Spiritual Indo World Music by Srimathumitha. You'll find the link. Please stream it. Please add it to your playlist. Please spread the love with your friends. And do check out my YouTube channel. There is much more, lot of spiritual music content on there. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening to me so far. Thank you, Mahesh Anna, for inviting me to your beautiful show. Thank you.
Again, really heartfelt. Sorry for making this small glitch. As you know, the YouTube link is under the text version, or if you want, I can also share the YouTube link where this is the link for the Spotify where people can stream, and people can also download the content straight from OTT platforms. So we start from iTunes, Apple Music, or there is also a possibility for you to stream. So as Madhumita said that it's really important that people should grow. Where like if you want the music to grow, it's parallelly the musicians have to grow. So we take a lead and we take a step forward to do something from our own heart. So it is an extension of independent artist journey. So please do support by buying the music, and I have given the link here. And of course, you can also stream from all the OTT platforms, starting from Amazon Prime, and the music is distributed across the globe on 18 countries. As you know, DistroKid is one of the major leading distributors in the world, where I do with CD Baby. So you can see the text link in YouTube, YouTube Music. If you are in Asia, you can do it in Xiaomi. You can do it on Pandora if you are in Europe, and if you are in US, there are all major online. And if you're in India, so you can do Hangama. You can stream it on Geo Savan. So the OTT platforms are open, and actually, it is an great gift for independent artists like us to extend what we could just do it. So this music album is available on all OTT. Please do download and please do stream it so that you'll get a variety. And also, I was just wanting to share the latest news update of my music journey. And as I have been saying that I've completed 101, and we are approaching, and the post production is done for 108. So I would like to share those. And also, the latest music update is that I've come out with a VOD, video on demand, and I'm also coming out with the subscriptions on Patreons, so people can come, and its subscriptions are open. So if you are in members, you can take a membership to get my exclusive contents straight, like one-to-one lesson, satsang weekly, and musings with Mahesh Vinayakram, raga of the day, much more. You can just be on the subscription list on Patreons. And right now, I had a little difficulty on the musical link, that I could not do it. But of course, you will get it in all the video which has been posted on the YouTube. So I will try to link in, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stay blessed, have a good time, and stay home, stay blessed. And now I think the home is over. So let's come up and come out with the same glory. So I would like to dedicate uh, all these to the lotus feet of the gurus. So here is a dedication on Guru before we wind this session. Guru, Paramaguru, Paramartha Guru, Parameshti Guru, Guruve Sharanam. So that's the dedication track we would like to do. As you know, we missed our uncle Subhashji during this pandemic, and I have come out with this Konokol VOD, video on demand, and I would like to really dedicate to all the gurus of the globe. And as you know that, as Madhumita said, it's so beautifully said that we work with the left brain, thinking that it's me who doing. Krishna says, Karmanyevadhikarasche ma phaleshu kadachana ma palherndruvurma sangot swakarmani. Don't think it's you doing, it's me doing through you. So that's the blessing that I could do, and the different openings of my windows opened when I was attached. And as we were speaking about the vasana, the action and reaction, the karma is not only the the action and the real bouncing of boomerang, but the attachment what we have for a particular action is what bouncing up. So we have to come out of this boundaries, and we have to come unlock these kind of conditions what we have. That's called real liberation. So I was just talking this with Madhumita, and it's so good that she has come out with a beautiful album, which is of all influences together. And I also wanted to share the new Konokol BOD music lessons, and I've also come out with learning of Carnatic art form along with my children. So soon all the music updates will be followed. And finally, I really wanted to say sorry about this glitch what had happened, because it's completely because of the relativity of the connection. What it happens, Maharashtra is so busy, and sometimes it just gets boom like that. But it's all, as she said, it just happens, and the glitches are good. So I would like to thank Madhumita for coming and sharing her musical journey. And as Charu also said that it's girl power, so I'm really happy that the girl power is happening. And Jai Ho Matadi, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you all in the next music live. Until then, it's a goodbye from you and from us. Stay blessed. Om Namah Shivaya.